Hi everyone, you all, this is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain. Once again, thank you for your continued support, okay? Thank you for Craig, Captain, for running the Patreon there. He's done an amazing job. Okay, he's got that really organised. There's some great guys in there with their TA as well, and we're building a really fantastic community in there. And thank you for your support for everybody in there as well. So it's amazing. So right now you can see Vechain is doing relatively well, okay? If we can see this week out and not go for a major correction over the weekend, okay, and not see a major pullback, it would be amazing, because you would see Vechain close above the weekly 20 EMA. And it's a big signal for continuation, okay, and that would be absolutely golden for continuation for Vechain. It did meet our target yesterday on the nose, and obviously it's rolled back with the correction in the evening in the morning, of Bitcoin. So right now I want to reassure you that Vechain is still looking relatively healthy, okay? If it continues to make progress like this and closes above a weekly 20 EMA, there's lots of projects that are still below the weekly 20 EMA and under a level of resistance right there. So Vechain is relatively strong in comparison. So what I'm going to do right now is zoom in, okay, on the hourly time frame and see what it's looking like for Vechain. So yesterday you can see that Vechain absolutely melted faces there. It broke out of our bull flag and it met our target absolutely bang on. Do you see that? So that was a beautiful trade right there, okay? And like I said to you, on these trades, always take profit, okay, instead of stop losses. You can see it hit that, and then obviously it's had a correction, came back down to the 20 EMA where it found a level of support, but then it's obviously rolled over with the Bitcoin correction, hasn't it? So right now, what is Vechain doing? Obviously it's rolled down now. On the hourly time frame, you are under a bit of pressure. Now, to continue in this bull market and get the pick up here and get back up into an uptrend on the hourly time frame, you do need to see Vechain break back above these EMAs. It's had a beautiful pick up here, I'm not going to lie to you, it's relatively healthy, it's looking well, but if you continue to come up here and this 55 as resistance, it's going to contribute to you coming down. Do you see that? So this is where you need to see Vechain pick up. This is a beautiful break. Do you see this? This is bull flag after bull flag after bull flag. This was actually a bull pennant. I did say to you, when you break this level of resistance right there, put in a cheeky long and boom, there you got it. That was beautiful. Target met right there before it ran into a level of resistance and rolled over. So that was great. But right now, yeah, you do need to see Vechain get back above the 55 and the 20 on the hourly time frame and get back up into this uptrend that it's found itself in, because right now you have actually rolled over, okay? And if you do continue to hit your head, look, you're going to come back down and you're going to enter a level of resistance right there, and you're effectively going to come back down to the support line of this triangle that you're in, okay? I'll show you this right now, just like a lot of projects. So with Vechain on the daily, then we did something really, really good, okay? And that was get the close above this level of resistance right there. You see this resistance, this level here, we needed to close above it for continuation. We got that, but obviously we've ran into a level of resistance, we've rolled over, and Bitcoin's dragged us with that, okay? Because that's what happens. Bitcoin, if you look at Bitcoin, it's going down, everything's going down. If you look at Bitcoin, it's going up, pretty much everything's going up, and it's the way it is. You know, your project can be doing really well, but then Bitcoin shits the bed and it takes you with it, and that's the name of the game, unfortunately. But Vechain is very, very strong. It is very strong, like I've outlined to you, above the 20 weekly EMA right there. And you have broken a key level of resistance. You've closed above it, which is good. If we get supported today, and if there is more upside, and we are sort of getting a bit of support across the markets, which would be good, okay? There are some frightening patterns, I'm not going to lie. But if they do get invalidated, that's great. And we get the pick up, then beautiful. If we can get the close above this level of resistance again today for Vechain, wow, you're looking at continuation and getting to that price prediction right there for Vechain, okay? So fingers crossed, everybody. It's looking good for continuation. But on the 8 hour, let's have a look at the 8 hour time frame right here, okay? So on the 8 hourly time frame, then you are in between the EMAs at the moment with your correction. You've come down, you're actually between the EMAs, and like I said to you, if you remain between the EMAs, you're going to consolidate, okay? It's going to go sideways, get a bit boring, a bit choppy. Now if you do start to lose this 20 EMA on the 8 hourly time frame just there, potentially you're going to come back down to test this level of support right here, okay? And if you do start to lose that, obviously you're fully aware you have got a breakdown target, okay? And it is this for Vechain, where you could see it come back down and lose support and potentially look at a bit of a sell-off, okay, coming back down to that level just there. Now just here, I'm just going to move this up a little bit. That's there and that's there. That should be like that. I do apologise. So this is where you could see a bit more of a sell-off of Vechain. If it does come down here and it starts to lose support, this is where you could put some cheeky bids in for Vechain. And it, you know, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, because you would still be making high lows if you was to come to that particular level. We don't want it. We obviously want to break out of this reversal pattern that we've got going on for ourselves right here and find the end of the C wave. but you can see that if you did start to come down here and carried out this correction, you would still be making them higher lows, which is still relatively healthy for Vechain, okay, for continuation. So I can't exactly give you this level of support right now, because if it does do something like this, you know, it consolidates like this and comes close to the apex, the level of support that can be lost changes, because this is an ascending support line. Do you see this? Look, it changes like that. So this is where you do need to come and draw your own lines on your charts, okay? So effectively what I'm trying to say is you can't start and see Vechain lose the 20 EMA on the 8 hourly time frame, because you can see what's happening here, okay? If you can continue to consolidate like this, and the EMA is creeping up like that, you're being forced closer and closer to this apex where a decision will be made, whether it's to the upside, okay, and you've got your targets, or to the downside, and again you've got your targets. So if you do lose support, go short, because basically you've got a whopping correction right there of around 50% for Vechain, and unfortunately, you know, these are the things that can happen in this space, as you're fully aware. So yeah, lose support, go short. And if we can see the day out again, which we already have, we've got the close above on the daily time frame above that level of resistance. If we get the support here and this EMA creeps us up and we back test the support and start to march on and break this level of resistance again and adhere to support and close above that particular level today, then you're looking at a lovely upside for Vechain and a potential long opportunity of around 36% for Vechain, and that would be good. And we've carried out the reversal pattern right here, and we've effectively found the end of the C wave, haven't we? And we're continuing in the bull market here for Vechain. So stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay tuned. And once again, thank you for your continued support across the board here for CoinsKid. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.